Okay, this is Troisy, and I am going to loop some of my previously released music to use as background for a couple videos. So I'm in Logic, I've got both screens there. I'm going to just drag. I like this album, and I have this one song that I'm interested in. And I don't really care that it's an MP3 because it takes less time to load, and I'm not going for super high quality here because it's going to be background behind my voice. So I'm just going to drop this in on the first track. Okay, this song wasn't squashed to death like some of my others. So let's just give this a listen. Okay, that's all fine and dandy, but this is no good. Okay, that's just over a minute, which is good. So I'm gonna hit T to bring up tools and cut this right on the one. So this is a synth solo, and this is a guitar solo after. So I might be able to loop something with that, but it's not going to be even because that guitar slide comes in just before the one. So if you hold down the Option key and just drag down, you can make it as wide or skinny as you want. T will always put you right back on the pointer. You just have to click the mouse once. So there's synth on the front and guitar on the back of this. All right. If we try it right there, anywhere there's a solid kick drum, I think that's it. Okay, I'm going with, I don't know which one it is here. I want to click there, but I think it is, these are really weird looking waveforms. Split the difference. That has a nice ring to it. So that is, it's about 35-second loop. I can make this a minute. And just because this is now creating some odd time, I'm going to do 7 of these thingers. 207. That's a minute. Perfect. Okay, so got all this stuff. It's already final mixes, mastered everything of these tracks, so I'm not going to put any plugins or anything. So we'll bounce this. And let's do this one while we can. Again, this sounds like this. So I will count that later. Command B, that all looks good. Okay, so that is done. Now how about the guitar solo? I don't know. I could just use the whole song and cut it. something in there, and then I want to do one more thing after that. It's going to be tough. Let's do both of them, because this is a weird spot here. It changes tempo. So there. Let's try this out. So that sounds kind of stupid, but like, why not? But I'm gonna keep it short just because it is so dumb. And I think what I wanted to do here was just grab 4 bars. Now this might be obnoxious with that guitar lick. Not terrible. I want to do something with that tempo change segment. Okay, where does the chord change? So it's there to there, but I think that guitar solo is a little too showy to be in a loop. So there is where I want to cut it. And I'm definitely going to do something with that. Definitely lines up nice, and it is almost 2 minutes long. I think that is fine and fair. And I'm gonna do one with that little outro. Can I get away with it? Yeah, watch this bullshit. So grab this one. It looks like I'm right on the edge of that, but I am not. Now I am. Yeah, that's fun. All right, let's do a couple of those. And since I want, let's see, that's the longer one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these can go. So that'll give me plenty to work with. I've got 6 loops here, a minute. Okay, and bonus. Yeah, I'm gonna work on this one later. So long. Alright, so this is part 2 of making some loops for background music for video, and what I was doing was using some of my old stuff to make some loops. We've already seen that, and now I want to try something a little different because there was one part of this tune that has a cool little segue, and that is this, which is like a huge transition in the song, but I want just this part. And what I want to do is copy this a few times. Let's see. So I think I want 4, and I'm going to put another one here just for timing, because if we run into any time stretch issues, it's good to have this original loop to stretch the time or collapse the time back down to its normal length. So 4 of these just sounds like this. So I think I'm gonna leave this one normal and this one go to transpose here. Okay, so this sounds like this. And 1 semitone down is. Let's see if that changes there. Yeah, it does. But that's not a big deal. We can just keep that there. And so that's at 0. This one is going to go up 1. And then this one, I guess, let's make sure these are all centered. Okay, so right now, this is what we've got. So this guy wants to be up 2, and it didn't stretch any of the time, which is nice. So here we have. So that could be a segue in a new song. And one more thing I want to do is speed all of them up a little bit, because it sounds like it's just kind of lagging a little bit. So I think whatever my tempo is, 160 for this, I think I want to stretch all these down to about that tempo. So I'm gonna make a loop here, select this, go to edit, time stretch, stretch region length to locators. Almost. That's kind of weird the way it did it, but close enough, I guess. So then we'll bring this one right up next to it and just drag this guy over on there. Same thing, stretch region length to locators. That works. And last one. This might be too fast, I don't know. This is what you get when you just start messing around with published audio. It's like it's already finished, it's already out in the world, but I still want to do different things with it when I'm not feeling very creative. Okay, so let's try that. Yeah, don't like that much. So we're gonna undo all of these, and I guess instead of that length, how about, so I will split the difference on that, and I think right where that playhead is, right about there. That's really tough to see. Okay, I think I'm going to like this. The original ending of that, I think think it's there. And I am going to try. That's cool. So what I would do with this is just use this loop that I'm going to create and then just record it again with new instruments with these notes. I can dig that. So I don't need all of this. I think that's good enough. Make sure we're all at 0 and no panning. All right. So now we can go here. And here's a nice safe spot for this. Alright, yep, that's like 15 minutes of work for not much, but I'll use that somewhere. Stay tuned.